Greetings of the day to my brilliant students, and I welcome you to chapter number 1 of grade 5. So, in this chapter, we will learn how to introduce yourself in English. So, I want you to practice these sentences once you learn. Whenever there is a visitor at home, try speaking these sentences in order to introduce yourself. Let's get started now. The first sentence is My name is Sambhav. I hail from the city of dreams, Mumbai. I am a pupil of grade 5 of Subodh International School. My hobbies include interacting with others and playing badminton. I am blessed to be a part of a considerate and loving family. My father is an employee of a private company and my mother is a teacher. I have two siblings. My aim in life is to become an engineer. So, this is how you have understood that how a student of grade 5 can introduce himself or herself. Let's now understand the meaning of these sentences. The first sentence that you have to write down in your workbooks. I'm sure everybody has opened their chapter number 1 of the grade 5 workbook, and here let's start writing about your introduction. So the first sentence that you are supposed to write is definitely about your name. My name is, please everyone write down your name. My name is, please write down your name. The next sentence is I hail from the city of dreams, Mumbai. Now, I hail from, what do you mean when you listen to this word hail from? Hail from means belong to. So you have to write I hail from, write down the name of your city. I hail from, let's say, if you hail from Chandigarh, you will say I hail from the city Chandigarh. If you hail from a village, you can simply write down the name of your village. I hail from the village, comma, and write down the name of your village. The next sentence is about I am a pupil of grade 5. What do you mean when somebody would say I am a pupil? Pupil means student. Remember to pronounce this word correctly. When you say the word, it has to be pupil. I am a pupil of grade 5, and after that, you have to write the name of your school. Pupil of grade 5 of the name of your school. The next sentence is my hobbies include. So you will now write down about your hobbies. My hobbies include, you can think of two hobbies which are your favorite and you can write these hobbies. For example, if you see in your workbook, it's written include interacting with others and playing badminton. What do you mean by the word interacting? Interacting means communicating. Interacting means talking. So think of two hobbies and write down your hobbies. The next sentence is I am blessed to be a part of a considerate and loving family. So we tell the other people around us that we are lucky enough, we are blessed that we have a considerate and a loving family. Considerate means caring. So how do you pronounce the word? It has to be considerate. Next sentence, you are going to speak about your parents, and I want you to think of your occupation of your parents and write the occupation. My father is an employee of a private company. Now, if your father is, let's say, a farmer, you can write my father is a farmer, my father is a doctor, an engineer. So write down the profession of your father. After that, in the next sentence, you're going to talk about your mother. So you can write, if your mother is a teacher, you can write my mother is a teacher. In case she's a homemaker, you can say that my mother is a homemaker. Instead of using the word housewife, I want you to use the word homemaker. The next sentence after that we have is about siblings. So you will tell me that how many siblings, that means brother or sister, do you have? So I have two siblings. In case you have a sibling, you can write I have a sibling, which means you have one sibling. If you have three siblings, you can write I have three siblings. The last sentence after this is about the aim in your life, and you will speak about your aim. My aim in life is to become an engineer, in case your aim is to become an engineer. If your aim is to become a doctor, you can also say my aim in life is to become a doctor. I hope all of you have written these sentences. And now, what's the second thing you have to do after writing is definitely you have to record these sentences. First, learn them nicely and then record it in the application in your own voice. So, this is how we have finished this chapter. Along with this, also do not forget to do an idiomatic expression. And what is this idiomatic expression? Here it's written to call a spade a spade. What do you mean when somebody says, oh, she has a habit of calling a spade a spade? Which means the person is really blunt. The person wants to speak everything and anything, whatever comes to one's mind, which means there is no filter. So, a person who speaks everything in front of the other person, we call that person to call a spade a spade. Let's check out a sentence which is here. She always calls a spade, even if people don't like hearing the truth. That means if people get annoyed by her truth, but she's the one who's bluntly going to tell you, and that is why we say she always calls a spade a spade. Do practice the other examples, and this is how we have ended the chapter number 1.